In my last video, I demoed 3 of the 5 new Hourglass palettes and had placeholders for these 2 that I didn't have, but Dusk has just arrived. So let's open it up. I did not get Sunrise at all. Let's see what it looks like. This palette is all blushes. And, all right. Let's do some swatches. So this is Sublime Flush, the pink one. It is very soft. Then we have Mood Flush, the mid-tone rose. And then Oasis Glow, the sparkly one. You can even see those sparkles. Let me show you up close, the pan. You see the sparkles in there? And then we have the Break one. At night. The finger swatches up close. Sublime Flush, Mood Flush, Oasis Glow, the sparkly one, and At Night, which is a brick color. The ones on this side look really soft. Actually, I think they all look really soft. The main difference here is the sparkly finish. Aside from this sparkly finish, you can see the sparkles there for this one, but it's the only one that has that finish. The others to me look like they just have that satin finish. I already have foundation on. I have the Dior Hydra and the Hourglass loose powder as my base. Now we're gonna need a bronzer. I didn't really like the one here from Sunset. It just looked kind of splotchy on me. The one from Golden Hour, this one, it's a little bit orange. Still looks good, but it's on the orange side. And Dawn, I like how neutral it is. It's pretty soft for me, a light medium skin tone. So I'm gonna have to build it. This is a Charlotte Tilbury brush that I really like. Look how nicely it fits right here into the pan. Actually, I didn't really have to build it that much. A little bit of more bronzer on the cheeks. I'm going to take a Rougher 16 and put it on the eyes as well. A little bit here. I don't have anything on my eyelids right now. What a difference bronzer makes. You bring it up here to the eyes, all over. I'm really liking this shade in the Dawn palette, this bronzer. I'm gonna take this highlighter, which is a pink color. You know, I think I'm gonna skip eyeliner today. We're gonna go straight with mascara. This is a dark brown color. I got it in PR from Swede. Check out this wand. It's very interesting. Looks like it could be gimmicky, but I find that it separates my lashes nicely. And it's nice if you're going for an extra natural look, since this is more of a brown color instead of black. It's not going to be as harsh as a black color. I mean, I love black, but I do get still enough definition. And yeah, this comb, it's pretty nice. It feels like it's actually combing through the lashes rather than like a spoolie that has dense bristles. It kind of just sweeps over the lashes. Look how nice and separated my lashes look. I know, we're getting to the blush, I promise. Let's start with the pink one. Now this is an interesting brush. It's from Sigma F47. Because it's a soft color, I wanted something that would pick up more of the powder. Yeah, I like how this brush applies it, especially because it is fitting into the pan nicely. Ooh, look at that blush. Look how natural that looks. That's all you need for the look right there. Let's keep going. And the finish is not a flat matte. I don't think Hourglass has any shades that come in a flat matte. Like their matte is always gonna be satin because their ambient lighting technology is about mimicking light, mimicking different types of light on your skin and creating that really like flattering effect, glowy effect. Okay, let's do the other cheek. I'm officially at the bottom of the barrel with my brushes. All of my brushes need to be washed. I'm going with a Sephora brush that I bought 25 years ago. It's that old. The bristles are so, they feel so rough. Okay, on the cheek, both of these blushes are looking similar. Man, it's scratchy. This brush is so scratchy. Okay, now I'm seeing a slight difference when you see them side by side only, though. In case you're curious about the vintage look of what their brushes looked like before, oh, how the quality of brushes has changed. Soft pink, mid-tone rose. On the cheeks, I think they look pretty similar. What do you think? Okay, I'm removing the blush. I'll put foundation back on so we can try the other two shades. Okay, I'm back. Let's go with Oasis Glow now. This is a sparkly one that I really like how it looked when I first tried it on. I do want to check to see what palette it came in. Isn't that pretty? You know what this does? This gives like a healthy tanned look to my face. It's not adding any pink or any mauve and no roses. It's just this apricot color with that shimmery finish that looks beautiful. You gotta like the shimmer though, without. This one has a built-in highlighter, which we will see, I think, more clearly in front of a window. Oh, so let's do the other one. So what do we think? I think I'm liking these two on the bottom more than the top two. I mean, the top two look really pretty. I don't know what it is about these two that I feel that they're just making me look all healthy and fresh. Okay, let's see them in natural light. Okay, so the only thing that I added here was diffused light, the finishing powder from Golden Hour or Elephant or tons of other palettes because they repeat it a lot. I put diffused light all over. Look at that glow. Whoa, that cheek. Wow. This is the finish that we pay for. I'm really liking all four blushes in this quad. I had said in the previous video that Dawn was my favorite so far out of the three of Dawn, Golden Hour, and Sunset. If I want a palette that has all four things, the powder, blush, highlighter, and bronzer, I would still go with Dawn. But I really like this one just with the blushes. It's interesting, look, it still says coming soon. Okay, so they have restocked 3 times already. They might again, so just sign up to join the wait list so you get notified right away and jump quickly in case you do want one of these palettes. If you missed my last video, I will touch real quick on the Hourglass duplicate detector, this app that I made. Thank you all for your comments. That's very exciting that people are finding this useful. Essentially, you tell it which Hourglass palettes you already own, and it tells you from the new release from the 2025 quads if you're gonna have a lot of duplicate shades. So you might be looking at for example, let me just show you. So let's say you have jellyfish, leopard, and snake. You select whichever palettes you have here. We have so many more now, check it out. Oh, let me deselect these. You can clear them all by clicking here. So I'm gonna reselect, actually no, I want to select the ones from this last holiday because I want to see where Oasis Glow came. Let's say we own these 3 palettes. We click Analyze Now, and here in this carousel, it tells us that there is 0 duplication in all 3 of the new 2025 palettes. So Dawn, Sunrise, and Sunset. We don't have any shades that come in these palettes. Then I will go into the palette analysis, and we see that Dusk, there's 25% duplication there. I'm gonna click on Show Details to see exactly which shades I have that are duplicates. And here we go, the one that I was looking for, Oasis Glow, and it tells me it came in Evil Eye. So yes, that's the first time that I had tried it, and it stuck in my mind because it really is a beautiful color. Based on these results, you can see that Golden Hour also has 25% duplication against your collection. These 3 shades with a green background are unique to your collection, and this one is a repeat. One of you guys told me in the comments that you used it in a way that I hadn't thought about. You said, well, I missed out on the jellyfish last time when the jellyfish came out. So I want to know, out of the new 2025 quads, which ones have the shades that came in the jellyfish. So let me clear it here. So what you probably did was you selected jellyfish, you went to Analyze Now, and you see here that there's 0 duplication in these palettes, Dusk, Golden Hour, and Sunset. So you don't want those. What you want is the one where the shades are duplicated, which in this case is the Dawn palette. So Dawn has 50% duplication. It'll give you 2 of the shades that came in Jellyfish, which are Opal Strobe and Luna Bronze. It's a typo, I have to fix it. It's Lunar Bronze. And these 2 shades are not in the Jellyfish palette, the ones with a green background. So that's so cool. Thanks for letting me know how you used the app in a different way. The last thing I'm gonna do, let's do lips. This is from the Odin's Eye and Morgan Turner collection that came out in Valentine's Day. This shade, Beso, I think is gonna look nice with the blush we have on. Yeah. Not only do I like the shade, but I like the amount of pigment that it has. Also the finish, it's nice and glossy, so it goes perfectly with these 2 blushes. So that's Beso. I'll link everything and the app down in the description box. What is it about these blushes, right? They're fantastic. Okay, I'm about done editing the video, but I do want to mention that I am working on that blush comparison, looking specifically to see which one blurs the most. And I'm doing it in a format that I don't think has ever been done before. It's gonna be a fun one. You don't wanna miss it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one.